Hello, guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is MD Investor. MD Investor, you're back with your personal finance guide, Wayne Abraham. This is the channel where we talk about personal finance. Talk about personal finance in all its different aspects. We're talking about debt, budgeting. We're talking about setting goals, achieving goals. We're talking about breaking the cycle of generational poverty. Breaking the cycle of generational poverty. We're talking about teaching our children financial fundamentals so they can be better than we were, so they could have money work for them as opposed to them working for money all the time. So welcome back to the channel, guys. I really appreciate all the support. We want you to like, subscribe, leave notifications, questions about different topics you want me to talk about. I'm now on Instagram at MD Investor One. That's MD Investor One. And today's topic is about budgeting. Yeah, I know. Listen, I don't like the B word either. Boring, not exciting. I'd rather talk about investing and making your money make money. But listen, fundamentals, we gotta lay the groundwork first. Your budgeting ain't right, there ain't gonna be no money left over to do any of that fun stuff. So let's get to the fundamentals. We gotta walk before we can run, right? Let's get to the fundamentals. Budgeting. Why are we going to talk about budgeting? Why are we going to talk about budgeting? Well, we're going to talk about budgeting because it's important. Budgeting is the discipline that we give to our money so we can have enough to make our money work, right? If you're spending and there's nothing left over, what are you going to invest? There's nothing to invest if your money's flying out the window. So we got to deal with it. So let's deal with it. So budgeting is basically where you tell your money what to do instead of wondering at the end of the month, where did it go? You see, you have to discipline your money or it's going to be undisciplined like a wild dog. You ever see somebody with a wild dog or a wild pet or wild animal that's all over the place, all out of control? That's what a person who's living without a budget. Spending, and that's kind of very erratic. And the month is over, and you're like, man, where did it go? Well, I guess I gotta go back to work. That's what you call living check to check, right? They work, they get paid, the money flies out, pay all the bills, right? We gotta keep the lights on. What did I really do? Where'd your money go? Well, I don't really know. I didn't really invest. I don't know what I did, but I know that I gotta go back to work on Monday to make that money, and that cycle continues. That's what they call working paycheck to paycheck. They can't wait to get paid. But as soon as they get paid, that money flies out and it's gone. And they're broke. Like in the last video, we talked about who you work for. So budgeting is where you tell your money what to do. So what do? You set priorities. What's important to you? If you know that saving and investing is gonna be important to you, guess what? I'm gonna set those things as priorities. 10%, 15, 20, 25%, whatever it is going to be set aside. And the best way to do it, guys, to take the chance of you getting weak and falling to temptation and spending your money frivolously is automatic investing, automatic saving. Before the money comes to you, money's taken out automatically. That's the best way to do it, right? You're making your money. If you say 20% is gonna go out to investing, what you get is at 80%. But because that's what you get and that's what you see, guess what? You're gonna manage yourself accordingly. Now I got 80%, guess what? There's less money for you to waste. Before you get it, money has already been set aside to investing. And it's a mind game, but it's a mind game because if I don't do it that way, when all the money comes to me, guess what? I'm going to live like, Friday's party time. And it's going to be gone before I know it. So what I do is automatically, 20%, 25%, whatever your number is, have that taken out first, right? So a budget is basically a way for you to set priority, right? If it's important for you to save for your vacation, it's important for you to put aside money for a rainy day fund. It's important to set aside money for investing. It's important to set aside money for whatever it is. You put that stuff on autopilot. That's what you do. You put that on autopilot, okay? And don't let the temptation for you to get all the money and then you just start spending it first. They have nothing to show for it. So set it on autopilot. You're basically disciplining your money. Okay? Do you ever sometimes feel like you are a slave to your money? And what I mean by that is that you work for the money, right? But yet it seems like it's flying out of your pocket faster than you can make it. And that's because you have an undisciplined financial life. What do you have to do with go line by line, go to your online bank, go to your checking account, and really take a look a month, 2 months, 3 months, a couple of months back and say, where is this money going? You know, something, we know automatically, of course there's money coming out for rent, there's money coming out for tuition, there's money coming out for utilities, there's money coming out for maybe some debt you might have. There's money coming out for different things. But there may be some things coming out that you're not really sure of. You may have a gym membership and you haven't been to the gym in 3 years, automatically being taken out. You might have some periodicals subscription. You might have some apps. You might have some online stuff that's automatically being taken out. Who knows? But until you go through it and we look and say, you know what, I really don't need that. I haven't been to the gym here. I haven't been to the gym in years. I really don't need that. Okay, you know what? Let's take it out. You might say, well, it's only $100. It's only $150. But you might add that up, and that's money that is being wasted. That $100, $200, $300, you might save a couple $100 just by going through your statement and realizing, listen, there's money here that are being wasted. That money could be invested. Okay? So, you go through line by line through your statements and see what's going on. Okay? And also, because your money is now being given a direction, what happens is you can live on less. What do I mean by that? Well, if you automatically set aside 20% to saving and investing, like I said, you have 80% left and you have to live accordingly. If you did not save the 20% and you take the whole 100%, all of a sudden you're gonna live very extravagant. You're gonna live above your means. And I said before in other videos, you have to live beneath your means. And that difference between what you make and how you live, that difference is what you have to invest. If you make here and you invest, you make here and you spend here, there is no cushion. There is no margin. There's nothing to invest. You got to live beneath your means. There's a lot of apps out there we can use. There's, mint.com, and there's, I'm sure, other stuff up there you can use to help you. But the bottom line is you have to set your priorities. What's important to you? If you know that you absolutely want to save a certain percentage to saving invest 10, 20, 25%, then you have to let that be automatic. Go through your statements and see where's the money going. Why does it seem like, the money is being spent faster than I can make it? Well, go through the statements. See what's being spent, okay? You might notice some patterns, the trends that you may not have really realized that, you're going out to dinner 3 times, 4 times a week. Maybe you're buying lunch every day. Maybe if I took lunch to work, and maybe if I started making some meals at home, that I could save some money right there. That's money that I could invest. So you look through your online statement, and then you'll get an idea of where I can cut and where I can make changes, change my priorities. Like I said, automatic investment, living beneath your means, and that's a great, excellent way for you to find money in the budget. It's not always about making more. Sometimes it's about spending less. Okay, we also want a quality of life. So there's a short video today, guys, about really making our money behave. It can get out of control. We got to make it behave. Okay, it should be a slave to us, and not vice versa. You heard me. The money should be a slave to us. It should be a servant to us. We should go and tell it, I want you to go out there. I want you to bring me back a return, 15, 20%, okay? I want you to behave, and it's only going to behave if you make it, okay? Again, guys, thanks for the support. I want you to like, subscribe, definitely leave a notification. Subscribe to the channel, guys, if you want to be made aware of when new videos come out. We make new videos weekly. Again, guys, it's MD Investor, Correction, MD Investor. And you can follow me also on Instagram, and that's MD Investor 1. MD Investor 1. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye. Be blessed and bless somebody else.